I think it takes everyone involved to make that happen, for students to outperform others. I think first the students need to value knowledge, they need to value education. I know a lot of that comes from home. So parents, people involved at home help start that foundation, and then teachers here help encourage it. And from then on, you just see them grow from their young age to when they graduate.
So education, I think we often think of as just what goes on in the classroom, just the class itself, the 50-minute period that we have with each other. But I think the reason we don't do so well here is mainly because of the students who are willing to work and do their homework outside of class, and to put in the research and the time that it takes to become lifelong learners and learn the skills that they need to. That's a big part of it. The other part is the teachers' half as well, where teachers are willing to collaborate with one another, and I see it as kind of a three-pronged approach for teachers. Teachers have three different things that they have to do. They have the preparation, where we figure out the state standards and we decide what lessons we'll best teach to those standards. And then the actual class itself, the 50-minute period where we're delivering the information, taking questions from the students, and then the evaluation period after, where we're grading papers, where we're grading tests, where we're evaluating what has been going on in the classroom and where we need improvement, and how students can learn to grow and things like that as well. So I think it's a lot of behind the scenes work from both the students and from the teachers, where a lot of work is put in and everybody goes the extra mile to make it happen.
I personally try not to take work home with me on the weekends, but there are some weekends that I have to. There's a lot of things that go on within the music realm that a lot of people don't realize. I spend some weekends doing middle school all-state auditions, high school all-state auditions, and then the festivals that go along with that. I spend some of my weekends looking at music for the next concert, seeing what is at their playing level, at their grade level, and also just kind of like trying to figure out different ways to implement new techniques into the classroom. That is an ongoing professional development that I do research and kind of take from other band directors on like social media, so that it follows me even on the weekends.
I would say on average that probably pans out to about 3 to 4 hours a day throughout the week, including the weekends. It's definitely a lot, and it gets back to the whole idea of the advanced curriculum and students who can move fast enough to keep up with that curriculum, that there's always, something that was just assigned that needed grading, and always some, big project to tackle on the horizon.
I am just blown away by how much these kids do, how much they accomplish here, not only here on campus, but outside as well. It's definitely a myth, by the way, when anybody says that, BASIS kids are usually just more academically oriented. No, our kids are very well-rounded. They participate in all sorts of things. We have athletes, we have, artists, we have cooks, we have all sorts of students, and it's amazing. And when I see how much these students are doing, it makes me want to go one step further and see what else is out there in this world for them, that I can get for them, whether it's, contacting another university, seeing if they have any internship opportunities, or if it's, just contacting local businesses, like, hey, is there anything that you can come by and, teach these kids, anything at all. I would say that I drive my motivation from them. Yeah.
The students for sure, especially if you walk into a classroom, any classroom, fifth graders for sure, they're super excited. They really want to know what you're teaching. They want to share what they've learned. They love to raise their hand and answer questions or ask questions, especially some things I'm not prepared for. I'm like, well, I'll get back to you tomorrow on that one. But having them value that is really what helps me. I come in and sometimes I'm like, I don't know, I'm tired, but then you just get rejuvenated, and it's just a reward.
For me, I know how hard our students here work. I know how much time and effort they put in, and how much they care about the results that they're working towards. And so for me, I need to meet those expectations, right? For me, I hold myself accountable to these students, because I know the work that they're putting in. And I want to be there to provide and facilitate the greatest learning opportunities that they can possibly have. And so for me, I'm always trying to come in as prepared as possible, trying to come up with questions that the students might have, and to be as prepared with the answers for these kids before I even walk into the door. And a lot of that has to do with just being able to match the rigor that I know that they're going through by taking all of these classes.
Part of what motivates me to go above and beyond is the students and all the other teachers here. So my own children are students here, and I know what it takes to be a teacher here, and I've seen other teachers here do all of the things that they do, and I want to be like them. And so I keep up trying to maintain that level of integrity and that level of rigor, and push the students and myself to find new creative ways to learn things, to kind of grow every single day.
I'm motivated to go above and beyond each day because my students, they come in, they're excited to be in my class, they smile, they say, "Hello, Mr. Winsler," and then they begin sitting down and engaging with me in the content, and it's just really exciting to see. And whether it's a student that says hello and is happy to see me, or a student that asks a question that is really deep and something I haven't even thought of as their teacher, it's just exciting for me to interact with my students every day, and it challenges me to be the best version of myself for them.
I'm motivated to go above and beyond by just the happy faces of the students, and from the achievement that I see from them, and I enjoy any time that I see that light bulb moment where they have learned something new and they apply it to their lives. That helps me to stay motivated and to find the love for teaching that I have and am able to bring each day.